You can construct an email and then use that as a template over and over in your work. How do you do that? First, you actually need to activate the templates. You have to go to the settings and see all settings, and then go to advanced, and then where it says templates, enable templates. Then you click save. Once this is done, the templates have been activated. You go and compose an email. For instance, I have an email that I'd already composed, so I'm just going to paste it here. It's actually a follow-up for payment on an invoice. So what I'm just going to do there is to put the heading. Now, each time I want to follow up for a payment on an invoice, I have to use this kind of format on an email so that I can fill the invoice number, the goods, the date, and the amount. So to make this a template, everything in this email, including the email subject, all I have to do is to click on more options. I go to templates, and then I say save draft as template and save new template. Now I like the name of the template there, so I will leave it as it is and I click save. So if I'm to delete everything here and create a new email, say compose, this is how I'll be able to access the template. I will go there to more options and then click on templates. Insert template. I choose the name of the template that I want and click that. As you can see, the template has been entered there. What if I want to edit a template? For example, in this case, you notice that the template had taken with the signature as well. So each time I put the template, an existing signature is pushed down. So this is how you edit an existing template. You just delete part of the message. In fact, I'll delete all the signatures so that this is the message that comes up in the template. After I make the changes that I want, I go to the more options and I go to template, and then I say save draft as template, and I overwrite the existing template, and then I click save. So each time I access the template, it will only bring up these details. Let's test that. First, let's clear it up. And then we say compose. You see, each time I compose, the signature comes up. So the next thing I have to do is to click here and then templates and then insert template. When I place that, you see, only the message comes up, and then I can start to add the details there in the template. So this is how you create and edit a template. What if you no longer want to have that template? You want to delete it. What you do is you come back here and go to templates and go where it says delete templates. You then delete the template that you want, which is the payment follow-up, and then you delete it. Once you do this, the template no longer exists. How do we know that? We can go and check here on the more options and then templates. And if you go to insert template, there's no template that exists there. What if you no longer want to use the template function? You simply go back to the gear icon there for settings, click all settings, and then go to advanced, and then click disable, and then save changes. Once you do this, you won't have any access to templates. We can test that by clicking compose and go to the more option. You see the templates are no longer available. So this is how you use the templates function in Gmail.